Hi, Susan Patel here, and I am happy to speak with you today to help share with you some interpretations of the meaning of a garage. So if you were to have a dream and you were to see no vehicle inside the garage, but there should be a vehicle there, then that will let you know maybe somebody's missing in your life or somebody could be missing in your life. So a lot of times you'll see throughout the Bible when God began to speak to his prophets, it was always telling them of something that was going to happen. And it was either to navigate to prevent it from happening. So you think about it, Jesus Christ wouldn't be here today if Joseph didn't have a dream that Herod was going to kill Jesus. Maybe Jesus he went to Nazareth. So he was told not to return to Nazareth and that he had to take a different journey, and that allowed us to be saved today. So we are here because of a dream that God spoke to Joseph about. So dreams are throughout the whole Bible. Many times there are people that have had their lives saved through a dream. But you'll also hear in today that there are a lot of people that Jesus is appearing to dreams, and people that are Christians and prophetic Christians will pray for those individuals that are not saved to have a dream of the Lord. Just like Paul, think of Paul in the Bible. He was knocked off his horse. And so, who are you, Lord? He was caught up into third heaven. You talk about a supernatural experience. That was like way beyond it having a dream. But God says in the last days, he's going to speak to all of us. He says he's going to speak to men and women, and because he means man species, not just men. He's going to speak to us, mature and young, in dreams and visions. Give old men shall dream dreams, young men shall see visions. I believe that's maturity level, and as man is species, not gender male. So with that, here we are in the last days, I believe. And if God has said that he's going to pour out his spirit upon all flesh and speak to us in dreams and visions, then we better start understanding how to interpret dreams and visions and to hear what it is he's saying. Because if we don't have those dreams and visions to allow us to know when this world is getting more wicked and getting more crooked and more craziness is happening, we need them to help navigate and guide us in these last days, so we know how to protect our families, we know how to protect ourselves, and we know how to pray. Just like he did in the Bible, he gave instructions and warnings. So I have a different set of videos that are on teachings of dreams and different dreams throughout the Bible and the way that God would speak. So, like if you have a Joseph dream, well, then you're going to have the same dream more than once. And it's going to have the same message, but two different ways to interpret it. So that would be like a Joseph dream. So you can pray to have dreams like different people in the Bible, because I think everybody in the Bible, God is no respecter of persons, right? So, if we're going to talk about claiming things in the Bible, I'd like to claim that Moses' eyes were not diminished, and nor was his vigor was not diminished, nor was his eyes dim, when he's older. So let's claim it and believe for the good things that God has bestowed upon us. But staying on the topic of garage, sorry, we got sidetracked there. We talked about a car being parked sideways would be somebody that is taking on the role of two people. We talked about a car being gone might be somebody's absence. And maybe God is warning you like, hey, you got to pray for that person, because maybe the enemy has a trap for them that could take them out of here early. And so you are to pray and intercede and pray that they avoid that path and that you can help save their life. And I have some situations that I know that God has saved people's lives. And I also have some that he had told me about that I believe, had I been a little bit more in tune, would have saved some people's lives that I was interceding for. So really, really be in tune to what God is saying to you. All right, so let's talk about a garage with no car inside. We got that one. A missing car, just missing somebody's presence possibly. And then if a car is backed up in a garage, that person is probably feeling backed up. So, all right, that is what I have for you for today for the interpretations of a garage. All right, God bless.